Hey, this is a really quick video on housing. And we've had like other trainings on subsidized housing, so we're really not going to focus on this. This is really about the housing search, but I just want to quickly touch on this. So if you have a caller that is calling in and they are seeking housing, there are some options that you can provide them with. So you can provide them with Section 8. So if it's like long term, so say for instance they're calling in, they're still in a good housing situation, but they're just looking for a better alternative because maybe they're not they don't think they're going to have enough money in the future or whatever the case might be. You could suggest Section 8, or if they're asking for it, you could suggest Section 8, or you can suggest um, pri private housing, and both of those options are through Public Housing Authority. So, as you know, Section 8 is public housing. That is when you're basically given like a coupon and you got to go search for your housing. And then private assistance or private housing is that you go and you apply through the Public Housing Authority, and then the system gives you the assistance, right? So you're going to find that information. So the way you would find Public Housing Authority so that you can give them that information and then they can then call them to apply for it is you would go to housing and then housing subsidized. So housing subsidized is the keyword. And then you're going to look for public housing authority. Sometimes it will say something like the city, so Richmond Housing Authority or whatever. And then you want to make sure that you look at the alert. So if this is that it's open, then you can go ahead and give them the information. If it says that it's not, then you just need to let them know that it's not open, right? But the main reason why I'm providing that I'm talking about housing is specifically on the housing search website. So you can provide them with public housing authority to apply for private or public housing. You can also provide them with the housing search website. So you're going to actually find that the way you would find that information is just going to housing, and then you're going to scroll down and you're going to look for housing search. The main reason why I actually want to talk about this is that a lot of us know about the housing search website, but sometimes we forget that it can go the other way. So yes, there are people who are seeking housing, but sometimes, every once in a blue moon, you'll have a caller that will call in and say, I want to post some information on housing. You'll have a agency or someone that says, I want to post a listing. They can also do that on the housing search website. I don't know if anyone thought about this, but I got this brilliant idea from Alicia. And I thought, man, I have never thought about that. So if you have a caller that's like, I have some listings that is specific to seniors or whatever the case might be, then you can tell them to go to the virginiahousingsearch.com website, and then on here, there's a section that says list housing. And from there, they would just need to go ahead and create a username and password and all that good stuff. And then they can list their property. Okay. So I just really wanted to talk really quickly about that. Some other options, if you have someone that's searching for housing, if they're over the age of 60, they can go to No Wrong Door Senior Services. They can get a listing there. They can, depending on the area, they'll have some homelessness prevention programs and crisis programs that may have some listings as well. So yes, that is it for the housing search website and a little bit about private and public housing. I hope you enjoyed.